Well, here's the big story we're tracking at this hour is how Aam Aadmi will be paying more for train fares. The train travel in Shatabdi, Rajdhani and Duronto is getting more and more expensive. Now, Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu interestingly said in his budget speech that there would be no passenger fare hike, but now there's a surge pricing that has been introduced. Now, how it works is this way, that every time a 10% berth is sold, there would be a subsequent 10% increase as well. That means your train travel is set to get costlier by up to 50%. My colleague Arun gets us this report.
Come tomorrow, if you're traveling on a Shatabdi or a Rajdhani or for that matter a Duronto Express, you may have to shell out as much as 1.5 times of the base fare. The government has come up with something called surge pricing, that with 10% of the tickets booked, you may have to shell out 10% of the base fare. And that ends up somewhere like, if this is the Amritsar Shatabdi, for instance, and this cost between Delhi to Amritsar is 759 rupees. And if you book a bit late, you may have to pay as much as 1,140. Let's find out what passengers have to say about that. This is the Amritsar Shatabdi that's going on. With me is Mr. and Mrs. Kumar, I believe. Sir, where are you going towards?
Amritsar.
Sir, there's a government that has come up with one surge pricing that is something akin to what we have seen already in the aviation sector. Are you okay with it?
Well, the price is steep, and if they are going to increase it by 50% in the second AC, it will almost be at par with the first AC. And the air prices will match a train travel, for example, from Mumbai to Delhi. So why should we spend 18 hours in a train when we can reach Delhi in 2.5 hours?
But sir, there has been always a grudge of passengers, if I may say so, that we don't get the services. But why not, if we need to get the services, why not pay for that?
But we are paying for it. Is there any scope for paying any more?
Because that's apparently the government's contention. It's a loss-making unit. Why not give some extra benefits in exchange of certain amount of extra shelling out? Because at the end of the day, we also end up spending a lot on weekends in the malls. So why not spend a bit of extra for our fares? We get a bit of better facilities.
I don't think that you should compare it with spending in the malls. The charges that are being taken for rail travel, the quality of services have to improve, the food quality has to improve, and I think this is a mode of transport for a middle class person.
Right. I'll quickly go to the lady. Ma'am, sir says that it pinches, but it's okay to a certain extent if the services are okay. Do you feel the same?
I feel the same, but more important, the cleanliness and the toilets. That is very important for a woman when she's traveling on the train. It is absolutely not usable.
It's in a miserable
within an hour or so of moving out of the station, it starts getting dirty, it's not clean, it's not kept up.
So till the time that happens, probably the surge is not fair, you're saying. But if the fare means that those cleanliness are also taken care of, better food, better service, is it okay, fine?
Naturally. Then it is, if we have to shell out more, yes, we would shell out more, but we would need all these added facilities also.
At this point of time, railway doesn't provide better cleanliness, the railway doesn't provide better food, railway doesn't provide better hygienic qualities. And if those things are met, probably passengers like Mr. and Mrs. Kumar will be happy shelling out 1.5 times what they are paying already while they are toured to Amritsar. Reporting on board Delhi Amritsar Shatabdi with Anil Jaiswal, I'm Onindo Banerjee for India Today.
So here's how your fares are being impacted under the flexi fare system. So if in the 3-tier you paid about 1,600 rupees as base fare, with taxes it came out to be around 2,000 rupee, which was the current net fare. From tomorrow onwards, that is new flexi fare system kicks in. So there would be a base fare hike up to 40%. So your base fare goes up to about 2,200 rupees, and your other taxes and surcharges remain the same, but your eventual fare is about 2,700 rupees on 3-tier. Now, if you go from Mumbai to Delhi on an AC 2-tier, this is how much you pay right now. It's 2,300 with taxes and surcharges. The net amount that you're paying currently comes out to be about 2,870 rupees. Base fare is set to go up under the new flexi fare system. It can go up to about 50%. So your new base fare will be about 3,553 rupees. And keeping the taxes and surcharges in order, this is how much now you will pay, which is over about 200 to 600 rupees, which is 4,027 rupees. Now let's take a look at how this impacts the Aam Aadmi is on one side, but the Aam Aadmi Party, which is under crisis at the moment. These are the visuals on the screen that you see Arvind Kejriwal being greeted with women protesters at the New Delhi railway station. He was leaving for Ludhiana for his Punjab tour, where he would be campaigning for the upcoming polls. Arvind Kejriwal looking at infighting in his party, looking at ticket distribution crisis, and more importantly, looking at allegations coming out of women being exploited in lieu of ticket. His former mentor, Anna Hazare, hitting out. So under tremendous pressure, Arvind Kejriwal kickstarting his Punjab campaign. Will he be able to reach out to masses with these controversies? Take a listen to reactions coming up.
ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੋਸ਼ਣ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਜੋ ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਹੈ, ਨਾਮ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਚਿਹਰਾ ਹੈ। ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾਮਨੀ ਕੇਸ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਔਰਤ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਹੈ। औरत ਤਾਂ ਛੱਡੋ, ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਅਤ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ पार्टी भी है।
मैं स्पष्ट करना चाहूँगा कि दिल्ली की सरकार के सभी मंत्री, जो मैंने बताया अपनी बातचीत के पहले अंश में, कि वो गृह मंत्रालय और विदेश मंत्रालय की मंजूरी के बिना नहीं जाते हैं, तो कहीं बहुत ही लैविशली खर्च करने का तो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता।
So here's what the crisis that Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal is facing. First of all, it is how his own MLA Devendra Sehrawat has said there has been women exploitation in lieu of tickets. So that's one charge that he will be dealing with directly. Sanjay Singh has already come out and asking for defamation case against Devendra Sehrawat. Hurdle 2 is cash for ticket sting, leading to Sucha Singh, Aam Aadmi Party Punjab convener, to be sacked. So credibility crisis is hitting Aam Aadmi Party. Hurdle 3 is in fighting over ticket distribution and Anna Hazare mounting pressure on Arvind Kejriwal. So it's a crumbling pack of cards right now for Arvind Kejriwal. Can he lead a pack of his leaders to fight Punjab polls? Here's the itinerary which Arvind Kejriwal will be following, from meeting Aam Aadmi Party candidates in Punjab to also connecting with ground workers and volunteers, and also farmers outreach is part of Arvind Kejriwal's plan. He will also be going across to Lala Lajpat Rai statue and paying his respects, and that is also to invoke cards of Farmers Manifesto in Moga district as well. So multiple plans, but first of all, will he be able to stem the crisis within before reaching out to people?